Hello there, the story ninjas in the house. Well, listening ninjas, this is a little story. Well, I don't have a picture book for the story, but I do have a picture or two, which will give you an idea what my story is about. But I think your big people would enjoy it too. So go and fetch them and let's settle down for story time. So I'm going to show you a picture. Well, I'll show you two. And then you try and guess what my story is about today. Yes, and let's see what's our next one. Some of you may be able to read, and it says a young dog is called a puppy. Quite right. So our story today is called No Charge for Love. How does this become a story about puppies? Well, picture this. It's a setting on a farm. There's a farmer, there's a doghouse, and a little boy. Well, and this is how our story starts. The farmer had some puppies to sell, and he needed, well, to sell them and find a good home for each one of them. Well, he painted a sign advertising 4 puppies for sale, and he went down to his fence and hammered the sign onto one of the posts. And just as he was about to hammer in the last nail, he felt a little tug on his overalls. And looking about, trying to figure out who's trying to get his attention, he looks down and he sees a little boy. Mister, says the little boy. I'd like to buy a little puppy. Well, the farmer says, been working very hard in the sun that day, and he wipes the sweat from his brow. Oh, my boy, these puppies are from very fine parents, or they are pedigreed dogs, and they cost a great deal of money. The boy dropped his head for a moment, and he had to think. And then he puts his hand in his pocket, and he scratches down deep in his pocket, and out he pulls a handful of coins. And he holds it up to the farmer and says, please just check. Do I have enough? Oh, sure, said the farmer. And with that, he let out a whistle. Now, I can't do a dog whistle quite right, but let's try. Dolly! Come here, Dolly! He calls for Dolly. Dolly comes scampering out of the doghouse. And down the ramp of the doghouse comes Dolly along with little bundles of fur trailing on behind her. The little boy presses his face into the links of the fence, trying to get a closer look. And excitement starts to build. His eyes dance with excitement and delight. And as the dogs made their way to the fence, the little boy noticed something else stirring in the doghouse way behind the others. And slowly another little ball of fur appears. Well, this one was noticeably smaller and slower, and down the ramp it slid, trying to keep up with all the others. And it hobbled somewhat awkwardly, but kept trailing on behind. The little boy had another look, and he said, I want that one, that one. And the farmer knelt down and said to him, why, son, you don't want that one, because that one will never be able to run around and keep up with you. That little one will never be able to play with you, like the other dogs can. And with that, the little boy stepped back, and he bent down and he started rolling up the leg of his pants, all to reveal a steel brace running along either side of his leg, leading down to a specially made shoe. And looking back at the farmer, he said, well, you see, sir, I don't run and play very well myself. So I was thinking that I need someone who understands me. Well, this really caught the farmer. And with tears in his eyes, the farmer reached down and picked up the little puppy and handed it to the little boy. The little boy asks again, so, sir, how much? And the farmer replies, absolutely no charge, my boy, because there's no charge for love. So the little message that I leave with you is that the world is filled with people who need someone, some bodies, or understand them. Somebody who will accept them for just who they are. And same with our little boy, you see. He found the puppy who would understand him just the way he was. So until next time, goodbye.